who would never watch TV or the movies.
Oh, look at that.
They have the whole library of the Walt Disney movies. You know those white plastic cases? And they have them all lined up. And I mean, they have tons of them.
Oh, look at that picture, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Anubis here. And we are back to do another reaction video. If you can't tell already by looking at the screen, yes, that's right. We're about to do Disney Illuminatis. It's about to get bad. These probably gonna mess up my childhood memories and everything. You know, a lot of stuff that they do in Disney movies, I don't know if they do them now, but back then they put a whole bunch of stuff in movies to, you know, wash our minds and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all feel the same way or went back and watched some of the old Disney movies that y'all seen back in the day, but most of y'all should, because you might see some stuff you didn't see when you were a little kid. But I was told to do a reaction on this. You know I had to do it. Let's go ahead and hop into this thing.
Is the programming, the philosophy, okay? I mean, the manipulating of your mind, the philosophy, the mentality, the system of thinking, the ideology. That's what's wrong with television. That's what's wrong with movies. That's where they're really getting in your head. Take, for example, Walt Disney.
They got down like that?
And many people that will preach against the TV, they'll preach against the movies, they'll preach against Hollywood because it's obvious that stuff is bad. But then they'll say, well, we watch Disney movies.
Is that?
And I've been to the home of preachers and Christians who would never watch TV or the movies.
Oh, look at that.
They have the whole library of the Walt Disney movies. You know those white plastic cases? And they have them all lined up. And I mean, they have tons of them.
Oh, look at that picture, man.
I don't know how many there
are.
You got to be kidding me. They have lined up and they have their kids watching those movies all day long. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to prove to you right now that those movies are
man, come on.
Disney movies? Come on. You're crazy. They're rated G.
What?
Well, let's see. First of all, did you know this? Did you know that Disney movies are filled with subliminal messages?
Come on.
Subliminal messages. Now, what are we talking about tonight? Sorcery. What are we talking about tonight? Getting inside your mind and messing with you. Controlling your thought process by supernatural means or demonic means. Or hey, I'm going to tell you something. Disney movies are filled with subliminal messages.
They try to possess the mind.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
This message
when I was a teenager, I had a friend of mine sit me down at his house and show me the subliminal messages in the Disney movies. They're filled with subliminal messages. Let me give you some examples.
Everybody doing
The Lion King, filled with subliminal messages. Okay, all throughout the movie, there are pornographic pictures hidden in the movie. Like you'll be watching the movie, and just for a few seconds, something filthy will come on. Like off to the side, there'll be some kind of reproductive anatomy will pop up. You know, over here, and then over here. There's this one point where the lion, you know, he kind of goes like,
come on, man.
And a cloud of dust comes up and just spells the word sex. And the word sex is put in the Lion King movie subliminally, literally hundreds of times.
Look at this mess. Y'all see this?
The shapes on the screen will spell the word. And I've seen it. I mean, I had my friend sit me down at his house and pausing the movie, showing me the word SEX popping up on the screen at different times because he knew where they were. And he would show me these things.
This is crazy.
Another one, and they all are filled with it. You know, Aladdin is another one. In the movie Aladdin,
I love Aladdin.
There's a part in the movie where the guy, what's his name, Aladdin? There's a point in the movie where he tells Jasmine to take all her clothes off, but you don't even know it unless you know it's there. You listen to it, and he mumbles it kind of under his breath.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get this off of here so we can see everything. I don't want to miss nothing.
Leave me alone.
So how's our little bow doing? Come on, good.
Nah, I heard sudden. Hold on. This dude said, take off your clothes. Listen. Oh, man, come on. Come on.
And I mean, once you know it's there, you hear it just as clear as day. but you didn't know that it was there, you wouldn't hear it.
I don't even know what to say.
The Little Mermaid,
I don't even know what to say right now.
A filthy picture drawn in the cover on the front of the Little Mermaid, and nobody would realize it until somebody shows you and says, "Look at this," and you look at it. Whoa! And all throughout the movie, there are scenes. I'm not even going to describe some of the scenes in The Little Mermaid where subliminal messages are coming on the screen. The other movie, Beauty and the Beast.
Don't tell me he was rock.
There, you know, a nude woman pops up.
You know what I mean?
In the background of Beauty and the Beast, filled with subliminal messages. Your kids are watching it, and their mind is maybe not even seeing it, but it's going into their subconscious.
It's all going
Words
in there.
flashing on the screen. Over and over, sex, you know, nudity.
And we don't even know.
Filth, just all the smut is just coming on the screen. Oh, those movies are harmless. They're filled with subliminal messages. Who knows what your kids are being programmed? Oh, but you know what? I'm sure that it's only just the Disney movies. I'll guarantee you it's the rest of Hollywood probably doing the same thing.
Oh, man.
And these Disney movies. At first, when I was a teenager and somebody showed me this, I thought it was just a couple movies, a couple scenes. But you know,
let me get this out here,
as time has gone on, I've realized that virtually every Disney
movie
is packed with
it won't let me. Might just have to roll with it.
To program the minds of your children. Okay, but then forget the subliminal message. Just the message of the Disney movies is perverted. Even if you just forget the subliminal message. I mean, forget what movies did we bring up? The Little Mermaid. You know, a half animal, half human being.
Okay.
That's perverted in and of itself. All throughout the Bible, every false god is a half animal, half human being. They're constantly merging of animals and human beings. It's paganism. It's wicked. And yet every Disney movie is pretty much based on the merging of a human being with an animal. It's described in the Bible. And the movie The Little Mermaid, you know, she's topless the whole time, right? She's just wearing like a bikini top.
Right.
How is that? Is that how you want your daughter to dress? Is that, oh, but there's no cussing, there's no nudity. Do you want your daughter going around in a bikini top?
Nah.
Is that modest apparel? Is that what Jesus Christ would have you to wear, ladies?
I know y'all
would. The movie's filled with Satanism, witchcraft. There's some, what is it, Ursula, some witch that's casting spells and using sorcery and demonism.
She was sure doing a lot of it.
Oh, pretty innocent, right? All of them are filled with it. In the movie Beauty and the Beast, the whole first half of the movie is these prostitutes in the town that are dressed just half naked, dancing around, you know, admiring this guy, the big, strong, handsome guy. But
hey, you know what? You know what? Let me pause right there. You know what? Now I think about it, in Beauty and the Beast, it was them three females that was always right there. Now that made me want to think that they was prostitute. Think about that. They always wanted him. They was willing to give themselves up to him all the time. Man, come on now.
Recently, they're obscene in their gestures, subliminal messages, and then the whole movie is basically just exalting a certain physical standard of appearance.
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast is a movie about a woman who falls in love with an animal.
With an animal.
They keep acting like,
well,
he's
right.
ugly. He's not ugly, he's an animal. But there's a difference between being ugly and being a beast, being an animal. And if you've seen the cartoon, it's an animal. It's like a dog.
Oh,
it's like a big dog man or something. I mean, it's clearly
they breaking down some knowledge right here. They breaking down some knowledge.
He's an animal. You know, only when she kisses an animal does he become a human being. Oh, wow. And you say, well, what's wrong with that? Read the Bible sometime.
Hey guys, it's Jared. I pray this video shed light on the satanic Illuminati indoctrination of our children through subliminal messages in Disney movies. I understand that you may not believe this, but when you look into who is making these movies and you see the fruits of their labor, it all makes sense. Walt Disney was a Freemason obsessed with the occult.
He was a Freemason.
His movies and his theme parks as a tool to indoctrinate the public into his beliefs. Club 33 in the Disneyland parks is symbolic of the 33rd degree of Masonry. This symbolism is also put into the Disney movies. In the Dumbo movie, after getting drunk, Dumbo and the rat have lucid dreams that contain satanic, Luciferian, and
now I never seen Dumbo. Y'all let me know if y'all seen Dumbo before and seen most of it.
Satanic agenda through programming.
Oh yeah, they turned Miley.
And stars that slip
she
on
gone.
the parents' radar.
She been gone.
The fan base. As the idols get older, they corrupt them and send them on a crash course. in a dragnet plot to drag some of their fans down with them.
Golly, Molly.
Or Miley Cyrus.
Golly, good. Britney got turned.
Christina Aguilera. I know the 666 and the Disney name is hard.
They all got turned, man. They all got turned.
Disney signature, as many believe. It is a made logo, and even as a kid, I remember thinking the logo looked odd. That didn't look like any D I'd ever seen. The Y doesn't even look like a Y. And the squiggly above the I are all part of the hidden mark of the beast symbolism. Think about it. This mark is on everything Disney, and as if to affirm its importance and the mark of the beast promotion, on many Disney stores, Mickey's head is made with the same 666.
Oh, man.
If you still think it's a stretch, then you're probably comfortable with the hand scanning technology they are implementing for VIPs to enter their park and access their rooms.
But that's on a wristband, ain't it?
For the RFID, Mark of the Beast technology, they are getting the people ready. All these plots are satanic in nature. If you understand the Masons, Illuminati, and the times that we're living in, it should all be obvious to you.
See, now
Jesus Christ came to save us from this system.
Frighten me now.
In 1 John 2:15, he said, "Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Jesus knew this system that Satan was going to be creating. He knew about Disney before it was even here. Satan doesn't play fair. He doesn't wait until you get older before he starts trying to plant his lies in you. He wants to get kids as young as possible and indoctrinate them into his system.
He showed getting them.
Said,
he showed
what
getting
is highly esteemed among men is an abomination to God. The reason why these Disney movies are so prevalent, the reason why people young, old, big, and small of this world are watching them, is because it is highly esteemed among men, and it is an abomination to God. Our Lord wasn't saying these things to keep things from us or to make life less fun. He was saying these things to protect us. He knew Satan's deceptiveness and his plot to destroy us. As we put our faith in Jesus Christ and his work of salvation for us from this system, and we live in the Word of God and in the Holy Spirit, we will overcome Satan's snares as we get closer and closer to the end times.
So there you go, everybody, man. That, oh my goodness, that mess was crazy. Disney been playing us. If y'all around my age, Disney been playing us. Don't let them play y'all kids. That don't make no sense. And the problem is, I grew up watching them. Ain't nobody had no problem with it because they ain't know nothing about none of this. So now I got kids, and you know how you do your kids. You show your kids what you like back in your young childhood and stuff like that. I'm doing the same thing that my mama did for me. I'm showing the same movies. So now with me watching this, I'm like, what am I doing? Golly, man. But if y'all want to watch more videos like this, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to become a god in Egypt. Till the next one, I'm out this thing. Peace. Man, I'm going to have to take all these damn movies.